Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to take a look at some Timken bearings. These are the FAA PMA ones, and we're also going to take a look at the races. We've ordered some for the main wheels, and we've ordered some for the nose wheel, and they're all the same from the AA1 all the way up to the AA5 Bravos. So stay tuned for some more fun with bearings and races. So we would like to ask you please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notify to stay current with our content. Well, this is a PMA'd bearing, and as you can see it says Timken on it and the part number. Nowhere on the bearings does it say anything about PMA FAA, but on the races on the back side you can see the FAA PMA stamp right there. So take a good look at yours and make sure they're right. When you order them from Aircraft Spruce, they come in the blue boxes, not the orange ones, which are the uncertified ones. Now here are the boxes that they come in, and that's a race. I can tell from the price of $60, but that's the race for the nose wheel. We also have the bearings right now for the main gear, so they're a little bit differently, but they come up pretty packaged. Now the races come in just a plastic bag, and on it they have stamped its part number, and the FAA PMA designation is on the races on the back side. And sometimes that's called a cone. That's what the bearing rides on when you have it under pressure. And now let's take a look at one of the bearings. This is a main bearing. The main bearings are $93 a piece, and you'll find that the main bearings for the nose wheel are $105 a piece. That's just off the top of my head, and we marked all the boxes when they come in, adjusting for freight, and that way we know when we sell them down the road what they're supposed to go for. So until we have to restock, it's not a bad price. Now, as you saw on the bearing right there, it's covered in bubble wrap, and then it's in a plastic bag with all the sealants on it, and there's your roller bearings to fit into the cone, and there's your bearing. Again, this is the main bearing for all the aircraft from AA1 to an Alpha 5 Bravo. So across the board we use the same bearings and races. Now, as you'll notice right here, they don't go together. Well, now the reason they don't fit together like you would think they should is because that is a main bearing right there and a nose race, and they don't fit together. Now if that would have been a race off the main bearings, then they would have snugged together and would have rolled around together. But anyway, here you go. And now let's take a look at those again. So ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's a quick look at Timken bearings and races for our airplanes. You need 4 main bearings and 4 races, 2 nose bearings and 2 nose races. If you order them from Aircraft Spruce right now, July of 2025, you're looking at about $850 with postage. So there you go, bearings and races. Hope you found that interesting, and I hope you're having fun at your place. Forget buying expensive toys for your kittens and cats. We find that just taking the Aircraft Spruce box and the paper on the tile floor is more than enough amusement for them for hours.